An A320 from Allegiant Air. I don't think Herpa has ever released an aircraft model from this airline. If I'm wrong, I'm sure you will correct me in the comment section below, but I think this might be a first one. And with that, welcome to a new episode of Review, where we today will take a closer look at an Airbus A320-200 from Allegiant Air. At the front of the box we have the cutout so we can get a glimpse of the aircraft model inside, and on top we have the Allegiant branding. On the back side of the box we are then, as this is a 2019 release, only given one detail, and that is an image of the aircraft itself. And here she is, the Airbus A320-200 in the current livery of Allegiant Air. Now, I wouldn't particularly say that this is a beautiful livery. In fact, I think it's pretty ugly, but it's of an airline that we haven't seen before in 1-500, so we definitely have to take a look at it. And we start off with the tail section, where we have the Allegiant Air branding on the vertical stabilizer, and then on the fuselage we have the full registration code of the aircraft. At the front of the aircraft we then have the Allegiant Air branding once again. At the very front we of course have the cockpit windows. We have the window wipers printed on, but that's pretty much it. A little bit bare bone when it comes to detailing here. The engine nacelles are pretty decently detailed and have been given the blue coloring, which we also see at the fuselage at the back of the aircraft or in the Allegiant branding. If we look at the front, we can then very nicely see the engine fan blades. Just above the wings we then have the emergency exits, and that leads us to the wings. Those we should also take a look at because they are also very nicely detailed. If you look here at the top side of the wing, we can see all the different flaps, slats and spoilers carved out very nicely, and we also have the markings of course for the emergency exits. Also the underside of the wings are pretty decently detailed, but for me the highlight on the wings have to be the winglets, which have been given the nice coloring. It's not really, but it's been nicely printed on the coloring of Allegiant Air. I think Herpa has also done a pretty decent detailing around the landing gear, given that it is in scale 1-500, so I don't think we can really fault them there. And then last but not least, we of course also have the doors to the cargo compartments printed on. Here we can see them at the back side of the aircraft, and here we can see it at the front of the aircraft model. So there we have it, the Airbus A320-200 from Allegiant Air. Now I have to say, I hope you can forgive me, but this livery is just ugly. But I actually don't mind. I'm just really happy that Herpa has made an aircraft model of an airline that, if they have done it before, they just haven't done it for ages. And if they haven't done it before, then I'm happy that they have finally given us a model of an airline that we haven't seen before in the world of Herpa Wings. And the model itself is actually quite nice. I mean, the detailing is great and the print quality is excellent. So this is definitely an aircraft worth having in one's collection, especially if you're collecting North American aircraft models. Now with that, we have reached the end of today's episode. If you have enjoyed this video, then smash the like button. That really helps us out here at BongoPlanes. And of course, if you're new around here, why not hit subscribe? That would be absolutely awesome, and you won't miss out on any future videos. With that, I'd like to say thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you soon again. I'm checking out, and bye.